Unveiling the shadows of Bhopal, the 1984 gas tragedy unearthed. Nestled in the heart of India, Bhopal boasts a rich tapestry of history and geography. The city, known for its breathtaking lakes and lush landscapes, harbors tales from ages past, setting a picturesque yet poignant backdrop for one of the 20th century's most devastating industrial disasters. The Union Carbide Corporation, an American chemical giant, established its pesticide plant in Bhopal, aiming to tap into the burgeoning agricultural sector of India. This facility was designed to produce pesticides essential for enhancing crop yields, becoming a symbol of industrial progress in the region. In the years leading up to 1984, the plant became a cauldron of safety concerns and maintenance issues. Reports of negligence and cutbacks in safety measures created a perilous environment. Despite warnings from workers and activists, operations continued, setting the stage for an unprecedented disaster. On the night of December 2nd, 1984, Bhopal's air turned deadly. A toxic cloud of methyl isocyanate, MIC gas, escaped the Union Carbide plant, engulfing the sleeping city. In the ensuing chaos, thousands struggled to escape, succumbing to the invisible killer. The disaster was precipitated by a chemical reaction gone awry, where water infiltrated a MIC storage tank, triggering an exothermic reaction. This catastrophic event released a massive gas cloud, exposing over 500,000 people to lethal MIC and other chemicals. Eyewitness accounts from the fateful night paint a vivid picture of chaos and suffering. Survivors recall the air, thick with a pungent smell, burning their eyes and lungs, leading to an indescribable panic. Local authorities were overwhelmed, their response hampered by the scale of the disaster. Despite their efforts to evacuate and provide aid, the magnitude of the crisis far exceeded their preparedness and resources. Medical facilities quickly became inundated with victims, suffering from breathlessness, eye irritation, and other acute symptoms. The health impact was profound, with thousands facing long-term consequences, highlighting the need for better emergency healthcare infrastructure. Investigations revealed that safety violations and maintenance lapses at the plant were glaring. Human error and mechanical failure combined to create a recipe for disaster, raising questions about corporate responsibility and oversight. The legal battles that ensued were lengthy and complex. Victims sought justice and compensation, while Union Carbide faced widespread criticism. The litigation highlighted the challenges of holding large corporations accountable on an international stage. Union Carbide Corporation defended its stance on the Bhopal disaster with a series of statements emphasizing the unforeseen nature of the event. They attributed the tragedy to a combination of sabotage by a disgruntled employee and unforeseeable safety failures, distancing themselves from direct responsibility. Their reports sought to mitigate public backlash, highlighting their immediate aid efforts and cooperation with investigative agencies. Yet this did little to quell the global outcry or address the demands for accountability from the survivors and their families. In the wake of the disaster, the Indian government took decisive steps to overhaul its industrial safety and environmental regulations. New legislation was quickly introduced, aiming to prevent such catastrophes in the future. The Environment Protection Act of 1986 emerged as a cornerstone, setting stricter standards for industrial operations and establishing the framework for coordinated responses to environmental emergencies. These policy shifts marked a significant transformation in India's approach to industrial regulation, reflecting a newfound commitment to safeguarding public health and the environment. The international community rallied in support of Bhopal's victims, offering aid and expertise to mitigate the disaster's aftermath. Countries around the globe sent medical supplies, doctors, and financial assistance to help manage the immediate health crisis. International organizations and foreign governments worked alongside Indian authorities, contributing to relief efforts and supporting the long road to recovery. This global outpouring underscored the universal recognition of the tragedy's magnitude and the shared responsibility to aid those affected. The environmental repercussions of the Bhopal gas tragedy were profound, with the site and surrounding areas suffering from lingering contamination. Despite cleanup efforts, toxic waste remained, leaching into the groundwater and affecting local ecosystems. The absence of a comprehensive environmental remediation plan meant that Bhopal's residents continued to face health risks from polluted water and soil, challenges that persisted for decades. This enduring environmental legacy served as a grim reminder of the disaster's scope and the importance of stringent waste management protocols. Economically, Bhopal and its residents faced a daunting path to recovery. The closure of the Union Carbide plant eliminated a major source of employment, exacerbating the financial hardships for many families already reeling from the tragedy. Local industries struggled in the disaster's wake, with the stigma of contamination deterring investment and new business ventures. The economic downturn compounded the community's suffering, making the journey towards normalcy and stability all the more arduous for the survivors and their families. Survivor stories from the Bhopal tragedy paint a picture of incredible resilience. Despite the physical and emotional scars, many have found strength in community, working together to rebuild their lives and advocate for justice. The role of activism in the wake of the disaster cannot be overstated. Advocates and organizations, both local and international, have tirelessly fought for the rights of the victims, pushing for accountability, better safety standards, and compensation. In memory of those lost, Bhopal has established commemorations and memorials. These serve not only as a reminder of the painful past, but also as a call to action, emphasizing the importance of industrial safety and the value of human life. Today, the site of the tragedy and the surrounding community still bear the marks of that fateful night. Health, environmental, and economic challenges persist, serving as a stark reminder of the disaster's long-term impact. The Bhopal gas tragedy has left an indelible mark on global industrial safety standards. It stands as a somber lesson on the importance of stringent safety protocols and the dire consequences of negligence, shaping policies and practices worldwide.